Howdy, howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another deck review here on Wednesday. Today we've got the Bicycle Monsters Premium Playing Cards. Thank you again, Michael P. Couldn't wait to get these open, so let's get the package, the wrap, the thingy, the plastic thingy off. And yeah, we have a tool. Do we need a tool? Oh, sweet. Easy open tab. Fantastic. If you're going to send me decks, make sure that they're easily opened. Because you know how we struggle here on the channel. Oh, these are from playingcards.com. Fantastic. Playingcarddecks.com. Good deal. They're from Henderson, Nevada. Air cushion finish, made in the USA. Has a little skull there. That's sweet. United States Playing Card Company has that like ghostly, spooky script, and I absolutely love the back because I already explained the story about the bats in the live stream that I did. I probably should have saved it for the video, but if you guys want to hear it again, if you didn't get a chance to see the live stream, I go live when I get mail, and I do live practices. So if I get home from work, and usually I get home Eastern Standard Time, probably about 9 or 10 o'clock, if I have enough energy, I'll jump on a live practice every once in a while so that we can practice together if you guys are available. You can always rewatch it later, or if I happen to do it in the morning like I did yesterday, then we've got that going on. But I did tell the story about why I love bats. I just like the idea of bats, I guess, but I explained why bats are significant. So these are poker size. Let's see, it does say something here. It looks like it's got the logo thing. Yeah, bicycle and design, all that stuff. But it does have, oh, what's the name? There's a special name of, I think it starts with a V. It's the skull with wings. There's actually, I'm in D&D and stuff, but mythologically there's a name for that. So there's oh man, this is exciting. There's gonna be some pretty cool stuff here, I think. Sweet. Okay, so just looking at the backs of the cards first, which means I get to actually see the faces of the cards before you guys. No, that's okay. Okay, so there's that same back that's on the box. So what do we got here? We got the stake and the hammer. We've got the chalice. We've got the bat and the skulls. And we've got the tower, or the castle in the background there. This is sweet. How do they feel? Delicioso. So here's what we've got for the jokers. We've got a female with a crossbow. Very nice. Female with a crossbow. Good deal. A little bit of a background there. And then we have a guy with a gun and a sword. So that's pretty cool. All of these have, this is the ace right here with the eyeball like on the front of the box. So that's cool. That's actually the ace of spades. And then they all have this type of vintage gray, which I really love. And then the spades have a little pip design there. So all the spades are little eyeballs. So that's cool. Let's see here. There's a 10. Who do we got here? This is Frankenstein, I'm guessing. Oh, no, that's Nosferatu, vampire. There's that one. Don't know who that is. Werewolf. Oh, sweet. And then there's like a little gem. So all of them have that kind of pip redesign. Very nice, very nice. Who do we got here? Alien with a ray gun. That's cool. What is that? Oh, that's a naga. If I remember correctly. Oh no, it's Medusa. Yeah, that's right, Medusa. There we go. And then what is that? A little demon with a pitchfork. Is that supposed to be the devil? That's funny. And oop, that's the Kraken. Release the Kraken. I don't know if I know everybody here. Who is this? There's the clubs. Let's see. Who is that? Not sure who that's supposed to be. It could be like an Ursula, but that's the club design, so that's kind of cool. So if you know who they are, just let me know. This is a weird look at his face. A weird little reptilian guy. More clubs. And let's see, what are the last ones? Let's see, we got the ace right here. Oh, sweet. Some skulls. And then that's Frankenstein right there. Hearts is Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein. And then a little zombie or something. So, yeah, the hearts are redesigned to look like little beating hearts. So that's cool. Now we're getting towards the end, so here's what's exciting. Looks like there's a couple of extra cards, but what are we going to get? There's the ace. Looks like a little heart, and then what do we got? We got some bonus cards here. Oh, okay. What's going on here? The werewolf, right? It's the Wolfman, so it's actually the transformation. So that's cool. I think those are extra cards because we already did see the King of Spades in here. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it's actually... That's actually, what's the name? So if you're familiar with Werewolf Apocalypse, they actually came out. They have names for the transformations. This one would actually be the Chronos form, which is like the full transformation. This would be, I want to say, the Galabro or something like that. So this is basically like as you're transitioning from wolf to wolf, basically, you can, like, the werewolf can either transform into a wolf and then have more like hulking wolf features, going into like more into the wolf form, or you can go in the other direction, which would be into the direction of the werewolf. This, of course, only takes it from the point of view of the werewolf, the guy turning into the wolf as he's transforming, and then this is the full transformation of it. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of a storyboard there. But yeah, I think it's called Galabro. I'd have to check into it, but that's basically like when you're basically like the hairy man. Like in the movies, obviously they didn't really have a lot of that CGI stuff. So the early one with Michael J. Fox, I think it was, Werewolf in London, maybe, or in New York. There might have been a couple of them. Either way, he turned into basically like a wolf man, but he wasn't like a full-fledged werewolf. He was basically like a hairy person. Anyway, a little bit of a werewolfology for you there. So these feel fantastic. I absolutely love them. How do they look? Beautiful, right? So you do have a little bit of a storyboard there. So you could potentially do multiple different things with these. You could switch them out. So you could if you want the werewolf or you want the transformations, or you can keep them in there as extra King of Clubs, so you actually get extra King of Clubs, or you can do like the Erdnase. Let's see here if we can make it happen. So for instance, we want to do something like this. Okay, here we go. Just to pause real quick, because we've got the guy here. He's gonna go into his first transformation. But I just want you to know, K Studios, he just uploaded, he's got 2 videos on his channel. One he uploaded a couple months ago. It was his opener, his intro. But he just uploaded a fantastic video. I want you guys to go check it out. I'm actually going to link it up here. Bloop, right there for you. It's under Kalaka, but we're going to send you right there. It'll also be in the description down below. Go ahead and go show him some love. Absolutely gorgeous video. He's got some great stuff. Okay, and hopefully we'll see some more stuff coming real soon. So you got the guy. He's about to transform. Very painful. You can see his hands and stuff kind of like melting a little bit. So let's see if we can help him along, because it is kind of painful. Okay, so let's see if we can get some. We gotta help him out. Whoa. He's struggling. He's struggling, people. He's struggling. Because he hasn't quite got it. Let's see here. We're gonna have to help him out a little bit more. How do we want to do this? Let's see here. How about we'll do something like this. Okay. So go ahead and put him down right there. Put him down right there. And that was kind of awkward, wasn't it? That's what these tests are for. Okay, so yeah, let's help him out here. Let's help him out. Maybe he's a little shy. Maybe he needs to go up towards the moon. So let's get him up towards the moon. Help him get up towards the moon. And then transformation. Yeah, that was kind of awkward, but you guys all kind of know what I'm going for there. So you could even do a reverse one too, where you have this one, and then maybe you do like a quick change where you're like, just because we've done this on the channel before as well. It's like, hey, our little friend here, he's been a werewolf for a little while now, so he actually, it doesn't take much for him to just kind of turn back into a human. Yeah, so something like that. So you can use whichever one in the deck that you want. Plus you have the option of doing that as a little routine, kind of like how the graphite deck has and the diamond deck has the 3 different jokers, just like that. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love this. This is definitely the type of deck that you could use on Halloween, for sure. Like, well, actually, what I love about the theme of this deck is that you could literally, from September on, you pretty much can use it all the way up probably until Christmas. I feel like that would be a good time of year to have it, especially if you're doing different performances. But in general, like if you're, because it's a monster party, like depending on how you're doing it, there's a couple of themes in here that might be a little bit questionable for kids. Nothing bad though. I mean, I still don't know who yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure there's nothing in here. Like the Dead on Paper deck that I got for David, that one did have something. Like I'm not really, so I think they're all kind of like, there's Nosferatu, but I'm not really sure. Okay, looks like there's like these little walruses, seal. I don't know. If you know who that is, go ahead and let me know. But absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Michael P. And I just want to do a little bit of a correction. I should have done this before. Obviously, we've got Scotty P and Michael P. Scotty P is the one that released the stuff on Redbubble, so go check him out. He's got some fantastic stuff. We're still checking in with him. Awesome stuff going on there. Check out the Magic guys. They're not just the podcast, but they're the individual channels. They're actually going to be, well, they're talking about starting different, it's called Magic with Friends, because Jason was doing the 365 challenge, but due to the overwhelming load of his day job and home life and all that stuff, he had to stop doing it, but he has wanted to return to it. So this time he wants to do it a little bit differently, and he wants to do Switch Off with Josh, and then they might bring other people in. So if you have a YouTube channel and you might be interested, then they might be bringing some people in, some friends of theirs. So we'll have to see what the dealio is with that. But stay tuned for that, because they should be having more content coming your way. Absolutely love this deck. Would I use this deck on the regular? So the one thing that's interesting that I want to talk about, like, I have those decks that have the black ink, like the Killer Bees and stuff like that. And this doesn't have that, which is great. But this theme could be more of like a nighttime theme. So if you're doing a daytime show or something like that, maybe not. But like if you're doing any sort of themed party, if you're invited to like a Halloween party, costume party, anything like that, then this is great. If there's a little bit of a fantasy atmosphere to it, if you're at like a convention or something, then absolutely, I feel like there's a lot that you can do with this. Can you use it every single day? I feel like it's normal enough for that, but I feel like the themes are a little bit darker. So I would say you could find ways to use this every day, but we're gonna say that this would probably be more of a tier 2 type thing, which is the type where you kind of set up a couple of routines with it. Just like I have the soaring dragons, you could break this out and do a couple of tricks with it. The other thing that's nice, and we've talked about this before, I love the fact that they actually do this thing because they're all different. So you could actually do mentalism with these cards. So you could actually be like, oh, well, let's see what you're thinking about. You're thinking about, like, the Kraken, or what's a good one here, like Frankenstein. Like, you can think about how I feel like you're barely held together, something like that, very shocking, stuff like that. So you could really bring it together, and you can do a mentalism trick because the face cards are different. You could also do something a little bit different too, because the pips are a little bit different. You can really say, like, oh, so there's like, I feel like it's beating, it's pulsating or whatever, or I feel like it's staring at me, stuff like that. So you can really have those really nice themes in there, and you could build a whole deal with just the deck itself. So I think that's pretty cool. Plus it does come with this little color change type of idea, so you really can work with that as well. Or like I said, you could just switch them out. Like, you could literally just have one or the other in there. I think what would be cool is doing like what would be the word for it? I think. So if you're doing that trick, you could do like card to location, which would be kind of cool, as it goes through the transformation type of thing. So like, they can get the king, and you're like, just think king of spades, like, just show them the pip or whatever, like, just think king of spades, then you have 3 of them, so you have that going for you. Or you show them the human, and you're like, well, and then you go do some other stuff, and you're like, so here's the thing, that human was actually a werewolf, and he actually transformed, and then it shows up someplace else. So I think that'd be absolutely fantastic. So this is just a really awesome theme deck. I think that's really what's nice about this, because what I'm really trying to do now is I'm trying to build as I come along here, and we're trying to talk about bigger and bigger themes, basically. And David and I are working on we have left a couple of clues. I have left a couple of clues in my videos as to what we're working on, but I'm not really going to go into a whole lot of detail yet, because we're still in the first phase of it. We haven't even finished the conceptual design yet, so we don't really want to talk too much about it. But I do want to remind you, for anybody who's watching now, anybody, if you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, doesn't matter. If you're watching, I have a sign-off deck design that I'm working on. Stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we're building this deck together, basically. You can do one of 2 things. Actually, you can do one of 3 things, because you always have the option to ignore me. But you have the option to send in some advice. So if you just, like, I know I got one person was like, hey, try this, try that, and then we talked about it a little bit, and we just hashed some stuff out. If you, though, I've been posting updates, and the next update that I'm going to post is going to be the finalized, like, screenshot of the card in the website before we're gonna submit it. If you send me your own design of my idea, your own rendition, if you feel like there's something else that you can add to it, and you send it to me and we hash it out and we talk about it, then your name will be on the box. When we print these cards, you will be listed as a designer, and you will get all of the perks of being a part of the project. You will be, if we make any money on them, you will get money. If we do the promotions, you'll get a deck, all that stuff. So keep that in mind, that we're really trying to bring you in on this project. If you want to be involved with the channel, if you don't want to be involved, that's fine. If you just want your name on the box, that's fine. However you want to do it, I just want to get you guys have that opportunity to be involved in it. The only thing that you'll actually have to do is submit that drawing. Nothing else. You'll have no other responsibility besides that. Obviously, all the sending stuff out and being a part of all that stuff, I'll handle that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about that, because as we look at decks, I'm trying to get these ideas for what works, what doesn't work, how the designs kind of flow. Like this has the spider web in the background. And what I've noticed is that if you have a deck that has a little bit more to it, then it follows the same kind of idea here, where there's this image in the background, and then most of the time you've got the two here and here. So that's kind of what we're going off for the sign-off deck. But that seems to be the standard. Other than that, it's usually just something in the center, which I do like that as well. So, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. We had the monster deck from Bicycle. I know we're kind of just rambling on now, and that's fine, because we're just chatting on the channel here. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. I don't know if I'm going to do a 4th video today, but we're definitely going to get this video up for you. And just chat with me in the community section. Just, I might want to set up a, if you guys are interested, like I said, we can do a Discord for some outside chat, like if we want to do something like that. Or you can contact me on Instagram or Facebook. I know I chat with some of you guys daily. Yeah, I'm completely open. Just reach out to me on Instagram under either Jesse Champlin, you'll recognize the face, or Jesse_toys_reviews. So my YouTube channel used to be Jesse's Toy Reviews, and it's still the nickname of the channel because I still do reviews, toy reviews and things like that. But I have changed it to my name. My Instagram, though, is still Jesse's Toy Reviews, and my Facebook is still Jesse's Toy Reviews, because that's kind of like the business umbrella, I guess, is the name of everything that I'm doing. But things are ever evolving. So if you ever have any ideas about what I should do differently, if you want me to use the green screen, I can try to use that. If you don't like the pink wall, well, I don't know what to tell you, because pink is awesome. But yeah, I do have to I have to fix my other softbox. I was telling you about that. So everything is just kind of coming together here. And the reason why we're talking a little bit more today about this is because we're done with the 2021 kickoff, but we still do have the phase 5. So let's pretty sure I already know who's gonna win that. So I'll probably be announcing that pretty soon. And then yeah, we're just trying to evolve the channel. What can we do this year? What can we do better? What can we do differently? Let me know. I'm actually going to do another video on this. So let's break into that a little bit. So hope you guys enjoyed, and remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you in the next one.